Hi everyone, Stephen Walters here again with another feature of the day. And today's feature is a little unique. It came at the request of a customer that I did an e-visit for earlier. And basically it's real simple, but it's automated attendant. And how do I manage and set my automated attendants using my IP office? You know, a lot of the times when we have those older systems, they're very cumbersome as far as having to change automated attendants, a lot of short codes, and a lot of pain, a lot of time. So I thought, hey, why don't I make a video of this? I know I'm going to get a lot more questions about this here in the future, so I might as well share this information with everybody. So what I thought I would do is zoom in on our management screen and at least let us see how we manage that and how we set them. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so I've got my management screen up here, and I've got my phone there in the corner. And basically, I'm just going to walk you through how we would normally set an automated attendant up or manage it. So first thing we want to do in our system is define time profiles. Every company is going to have their certain time profiles, whether it's normal business hours, night hours, holiday hours. We want to define those first. Now a lot of the times this is going to be defined for you by the technician who does the installation, and we can already have this already programmed for you, before they even leave. So this is something that you may not have to worry about. But this is where we want to start. We want to start by defining these hours. So the first one we want to do, I've got normal office hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., night hours, 5 p.m. to 8 a.m., Monday through Friday. These are pretty standard, pretty normal here. So I have those set. And then I just have a holiday in there, July 4th. I went and set on the calendar and define the time profile there. So now that we've got that complete, we want to set our automated attendants up. So we have a tab for that over on the left here. And you'll notice I have a couple built. So here's one that I just called normal. You may call it just a basic automated attendant. This is going to be your blanket automated attendant, the one that you want everybody to hear, normal business hours. So I just called it normal. But this is, we can name it whatever we want. And basically what we're going to do here is we're going to set, different time profiles, but morning, afternoon, and evening. What do we want to hear during these times? Or do we want different messages for these times? So on and so forth. So what we'll do here is for the morning, well, morning falls under that 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and so does the afternoon. So I just set the time profiles here in the drop-down to our normal office hours. And then evening obviously falls in the other category, 5 p.m. to 8 a.m., so I set that to my night hours. Now, over to the side is where we're actually going to record this. So if you notice here, and it's kind of grayed out a little bit, but star 8101. Star 81 is our feature shortcode to record the message for a particular automated attendant. In this instance, our normal automated attendant is automated attendant 01 or number 1. You have the ability to set up 40 different automated attendants. In this case, it's 01. So the short code here, star 8101, is referring to accessing the morning profile for the first automated attendant. So if I wanted to change this, let's take a look at the phone here. I would just hit star 8101.
To hear the recording, press 1. To change the recording, press 2. To save the recording, press 3.
All right, so I want to change it. I would just record, thanks for calling ABC Company.
1.
All right, so
change the recording, start speaking after the tone, and press 2 when you have finished recording.
All right, so I would probably say something like, thanks for calling ABC Company. Press 1 for sales, press 2 for customer service, and all other calls, press 3. Or maybe dial by name, press 4. Something like that. I would go ahead and hit 2.
To hear the recording, press 1. To change the recording, press 2. To save the recording, press 3. Saved.
3, and I would hit 3, and I would save that. So now what I've done is I've just recorded the voicemail for morning and basically for afternoon because it's the same time profile. But I've recorded, and if I need to change that, I just hit star 8101 do the same thing over again. So it's really easy to make that change. Now what we need to do is, and again, a lot of this will be set up for you. I just kind of wanted to show you how it's done here. But incoming call route is basically, let's say this 1-800 number is our main number. In the destinations, we're going to say for different time profiles, the default, meaning there's no night hours, there's no there's no parameters around it. It's just what do we want our default? Well, we want our default to be a normal automated attendant. And then when it's the 4th of July, when the system recognizes that it's July 4th between these times, the system will send it to our holiday automated attendant. And we can set up as many of these as we want. And basically we can have a whole list of all of our automated attendants, or everything pre-programmed, so that the system will automatically do that for us. All right, let's zoom back out here real quick. All right, so hopefully that gave you a little bit of insight of how we deal with automated attendants, how we assign them, how easy it is just to put that quick short code in there, record the message, and then save it for each individual one. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, ask me a question. If you want to set up an e-visit, reach out to me on Twitter, or reach out to your account manager if you've got one. Also, look out for another feature every day on Feature of the Day. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.